Hey you guys, I just wanted to talk real quick about what's going on in the blogs, which is Lala Anthony is divorcing Carmelo, and it's because Carmelo got a another woman pregnant, this time with twins. Now, I keep hearing the blogs, cracking jokes that, the good gossip, but there's one important person everybody's forgetting about, which is Kiyan, the 14, 15-year-old son of Lala Anthony and Carmelo Anthony. And he's hurting. He's 14, 15 years old, and I think the Shade Room posted screenshots of Carmelo going back and forth with the second secret mistress, and he says, my son is hurting right now. So this entire situation, people are talking about, should he or should he not be in the twins' lives, just like the other secret baby mama, where the little girl looks just like Carmelo. He's just providing checks, and he's not taking care of that little girl. And so now the second baby mama, her twins have a disability. I think they were born prematurely and then in the hospital, and he doesn't care to go see them, or he just can't right now. He's just trying to take care of his own marriage and family, dealing with his wife, probably trying to convince her not to go through the divorce, and trying to protect his son because his son is going through it right now. And with all the impressive channels and all these other bloggers, nobody's talking about the 14-year-old son. My parents, okay, these two, I'm not a celebrity, so who cares about me? But for this boy, you're going through a pandemic. I do believe Lala stopped the divorce the first time with the first baby mama because of their son. And because of the pandemic, they decided to try to work it out, and they're all together. And then this happened. The son probably feels safe and comfortable with both parents in the house and feels secure as a unit with both mom and dad home. So these two are now trying to figure out what they do best for themselves and for their son. And that's a big thing. And it's so interesting that people keep saying, oh, he has to be there for the little girl and for the twins, blah, blah, blah. But what about his son? His firstborn son that grew up, that's his life. It's just waking up every morning and seeing mom and dad. So that's probably traumatic for him, that either he's watching his mom pack her bags or he's watching his dad pack his bags. And let me tell you, I have friends when their dads left them as a child at a young age. Girl, the love or the security they lost when their dad left, those girls were constantly chasing after that security and love and affection that they lost from their dad. They're trying to get it from random men. And it caused, even now as adults, when it comes to dating, my friends are just like, ooh. They are desperately seeking to, I guess, they're looking for, a redo of the childhood that was messed up. They're trying to relive a happier version of their childhood with men. So for this boy to hear such negative things about his dad and to deal with the negativity that's going inside, like you're living what the blogs are laughing about, you're living it in your house at 14 in a pandemic. You don't have friends to reach out to. You're in the house and you're watching everything that's entertainment to other people. You're living it in the house right now at 14. Your brain is developing right now. So if Lala makes the decision to stay, because that's another thing, I see people are trying to clown her like, oh, she should have left the first time. The first time she didn't leave because it was probably hurting the son. So if she chooses to stay and wait for the son to turn 18, I understand that. Because the screenshot says, my son is hurting. So mom and dad, to be in charge of what's hurting your son, I understand. If they do decide, let's wait for him to turn 18. But right now we're going to stay a unit to ease his mind and to comfort him. Let's just stay as a unit. Because I really don't like this behavior of putting all the shame and embarrassment on the wife. She's probably staying for her son. There are people, teenagers, kids, who cannot emotionally and mentally deal with watching their father leave or their mother pack up and leave. So people are just talking about these two kids, the babies, the baby twins and the girl that looks like him, but what about Kiyan? He emotionally can't deal with not having a family when he comes home or having to constantly travel back and forth because of your father, who you respect and love, disappointed you. So let's chill with this shaming Lala for, if she decides to stay. Because I have heard some women talk about, I think Sherry Shepherd talked about when her dad first divorced and left the mom, her hair fell out. She wasn't eating. It emotionally, mentally affected her when her dad was going to leave. And once he saw that her hair was falling out and she was becoming physically sick, her dad decided to stay in the house, not divorce, and wait until she turned 18 and went off to college. Same thing with Wendy Williams' son. When everything was going on and the dad was about to leave, he got into marijuana, got the synthetic version, got sick and mentally unraveled. I know that's hard. Even Lenny Kravitz, he was 21 when his parents divorced, and that affected him. So I think some people need to rethink shaming Lala, or why would you stay the first time? Because it hurts her son. No matter what, it's hurting her son. Same thing with Carmelo. From the screenshot, as a boy, like some people forget, boys are people too. Boys have emotions too. So you hurt your wife and your son, you hurt your family. And the two mistresses who knew about Lala and Kiyan, and everybody just keeps saying, these two women were also a part of destroying another. What about Lala's son? Yeah, your daughter, she has never spent. And what about Lala's son? The two mistresses, you never thought about Lala's son? So why should your child become priority over the son? You wanted to eat at nice restaurants. You wanted to flex on the gram your designer bag. So have your daughter hug that designer bag. That's your dad right there, that purse. He bought it with this child support check, right? Before getting pregnant, you wasn't eating at restaurants. You wasn't buying designer bags. None of y'all were. But you wanted a lifestyle for the internet. Now explain to your daughter that this designer bag is more important than a father. So now your daughter's thinking, does my dad care about me? Does he know who I am? Does it matter? You live in a nice house. Explain it to your daughter. Explain it to your kids. This check is your father. This child support check, kiss it. Because that's your father, this check. So yeah, worry less about shaming Lala and any other woman who decides to stay in her marriage. And let's be real, I think we all know Lala is bisexual or straight for pay. We all heard gay for pay. We all know in the early 2000s, we all know the Lipstick Alley. They had the real tea about some of these couples. And listen, everybody wants to be the wife of a basketball player. Everybody wants that number one spot. Why should Lala give up her spot? So one of y'all side hustlers try to take it? No, why not? We all see Jada and Will. It may not be for you, but it's okay for these people. They're quite alright having an open marriage on the low. Right? We all know Heidi. That was Will Smith's girlfriend. We all saw those pictures. Everywhere he went, she went too. Just keep it on the low. So, okay. Keep your son feeling safe and secure. And y'all live your life behind mansion walls. Love that show. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Bye.